What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. This is going to be in our coffee tech series, so check out that playlist as we continue to bring you like the cool coffee stuff, right? So this is actually a package from InstaBrew. They did send this to the show to review. They have not seen this or edited this in any way. These are my opinions, but they did provide this review package here for the show. So let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to do the unboxing first, see what all they sent, and then we'll delve in and look at some of the cool stuff that InstaBrew brings to the table. So if you're not familiar with them, do check out the show notes. There's a link for their services. Oh, I just opened this box and I can smell it. This smells amazing. So InstaBrew. So you've got a dark roast coffee cubes. So it's like an instant coffee. It's convenient, eco-friendly, all natural. And then got the low caffeine guide, best if used by date. And like again, this is the dark roast, and it's easy as drop, stir, sip. And this is basically good coffee anywhere. And I'm going to show you why is it anywhere. So we've got a dark roast. We have a light roast. Actually, this is a tea cube. So these are citrus blend tea. So you not only coffee, but they've got tea. And again, same thing. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Convenient, natural, eco-friendly. So we got some coffee and we got some tea. That was pretty cool. Let's see here if we can get into this box without destroying it. Got a little seal. Sometimes I can get my fingernails in there. There we go. And this is like a little sample pack. We got mocha. What else do we got? Peach. Is this a tea? Yep, that one's a tea. So a nice little variety pack here to go over. Caramel. That's a coffee. And decaf. Medium roast. Dark roast. So nice little sample pack of their different cubes. Then, what else do we got in here? The star of the show, InstaBrew Go. Alright, you're going to want to see this. This thing is super, super cool. Yep, we charge it up. Here's one of the bricks for it. Little packing list. And last but not least, looks like some of the charging items. So this here looks like almost like a mobile. Ah, look at that. So this is going to heat your water anywhere from a battery. That's right. You charge this, you take it out, you pour some water in it, you boil your water, you get it up to the coffee temperature that you so desire. You drop in a packet of one of the cubes, and voila, coffee anywhere on the go. Basically, you're gonna like put this in here, and it's gonna make your coffee. How cool is that, guys? So we're gonna demo that. I just actually clicked on it, and you can see how much charge it's got. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean this up, and we're gonna get some water, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna demonstrate and sample the InstaBrew Brew Go, Brew Anywhere, Coffee Anywhere solution right here. We'll be right back. Alright, guys, welcome back. So we have got the InstaBrew all charged up, ready to go. And what we're going to do here is I've filled this up, charged up the cauldron. Now there's a couple different ways that you can do this. So this here is basically just like you're at home, let's put this on here, plug it in with this here wall wart or power bank, and we'll plug that in there into this wall, and we'll put the cup on here and we'll just do it off of electricity. Alright, so we're at home, that's how we can brew with the InstaBrew Cup. Alright? But say we're on the road. So what I've done is I've charged up the Cauldryn, because this is going to be in the equation for travel. You can see it's got the exact same connector. So home, mobile. So what we're going to do is I have actually filled the InstaBrew Cup with water. It's, you know, pretty full. Just plain old water. It's room temperature. I'll stick my finger in it. It's actually kind of cold. Straight out of the refrigerator filter. Okay, so it's probably a little chilly because of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to screw on, maybe, our lid. We've got this little tab holder. It's kind of cool. Now, built into this spigot here, there is a pressure release. But be sure when you do this, you open the sippy lid. Okay? That's going to allow steam, pressure to get out of the bottle. Very, very key thing. You want the pressure to be able to escape. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to mount our cup. Now, we have to line up our arrows. There's an arrow here, an arrow here. You can see I got our 4 LEDs. And what's going to happen is, in boil mode, alright, we're on there tight. In boil mode, we're going to have LEDs that basically tell us when they get to what temperature. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a timer going on the phone, and we're going to kick this off into boil mode. And when we do, I'm going to come back when we hit our milestones and give you a timer reading to where we're at and how long it took to boil this much water. Okay? And here's what we're looking at when we talk about boil mode. So here's kind of the instructions. So we're going to go in, there's in maintain mode. So basically that'll keep the temperature you want. So you can program it from like LED 1, which will be 124 to 134 Fahrenheit, 135 to 145, however hot you want your drink. Okay? Boil mode. So when we get our first LED, let's just go ahead and turn it on. So to initiate boil mode, we've got A and B. So we're going to push the B button. Actually, we're going to turn it on. You can see how much power we got. We're going to push the B button. And now it kicks in. Let's start the timer. Timer. So that's running. So let's turn so we can see we're still flashing here. So that means we haven't hit 104 degrees Fahrenheit. When we hit 104 degrees Fahrenheit, this little LED will turn solid, and then this one will start to flash, right? So when it lights up, then we're at 140 degrees. Then we're going to be at 176 degrees when we hit the item 3, and then finally we're at 212, which will be boiling at the 4th LED. Alright? And at that point is when you'll drop in one of your options for your drink, stir it up, and enjoy. Alright? That's a pretty cool little option. Now, this cup won't get hot, at least not to the touch. But I wanted to point out, over here, this is the charge port for the Cauldryn, but also it's got an in, but it's also got 2 type A USBs out, alright? And those are going to be able, so you can charge your devices from this cup. Output 5 volt 1 amp and output 5 volt 2.1 amps. So your one on your right is a little bit more powerful when it comes to charging exterior devices. So not only are you going to be able to boil water with this and have your coffee and your drinks anywhere you want, out in the middle of a field, camping, in your car, you name it, you're going to be able to make coffee. Hot drinks on the go. So what we're going to do, we're going to let this run, and we'll come back when we light up that first light, and I'll give you the stopwatch where we're at. And the first one we're going to be at is 104 degrees. We'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, 3 minutes and about 28 seconds. We hit 104 degrees. So we are continuing to go up to the next LED. So 3 minutes and 28 seconds and we are at 104 degrees. Moving up, next jump, LED 2. Once we hit 140, we'll illuminate and we'll come back. Alright guys, we are back at the 6 minute, we'll say 6 minute 10 seconds mark. We've hit the second LED, which again is at 140 degrees. I can start to hear, you can probably hear a little rumbling. That's the water beginning to come to a little bit of a boil at 140. It's a very small boil, but it's starting. So our next phase is to get to 176, which will be LED 3, which right now we're right here. So this one is the next one we're going to light up. So we'll be back and give you the update as to when we hit that temperature. Moving right along. Almost 7 minutes in. Boiling water from this cauldron that's charged batteries. Be right back. Alright guys, at the 9 minute 30 second mark, we hit 176. The rumble's getting louder. Again, no tricks here. You can hear it. Boiling water from the fire, the Cauldryn Fyre. Right here we go. We're on the home stretch. Get up to that 200 and I believe what, 12 degree mark. We'll just let it go. 212. Now I tend to, that might be a little hot for me on my coffee. So I mean, you could stop it at this point and, you know, enjoy if this is like your temperature, your target temp. But we're gonna let it ride. Get to that red highest LED at 212, and you should probably hear it boiling pretty good once we get to 212. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. We're on the home stretch. I can hear it boiling. It's a good boil. It's going to flop here any second. We're at 12 minutes, almost 13 minutes in to boil water at 212. We're still not quite there, but you can hear this thing boiling. Listen. She's boiling. You can see steam coming out. You can feel the heat. Ooh, that's hot. Don't get too close. We're at 13. Home stretch. You know what? You know that old saying that like watched milk never boils. Boom! We hit it. 13:20. We just hit it. 13 minutes 20 seconds. Now you can go and you can hit it on the maintain. You can see the steam coming out of this thing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to turn it and we're going to shut it off. Now, I used about 50% of my cauldron's power. Oh, it just went up. So we're going to shut it off. We're going to go ahead and close this lid and carefully remove the top because this is hot. I mean, this is boiling water. And we're going to put in our coffee cube. Now, this is decaf. Boom. Because it's late at night. Well, it's about 8 o'clock. So, got our InstaBrew decaf. We just put this in, and it's making us some instant coffee. Ooh, and that smells really, really good. So, that's a pretty good turnaround for boiling water. Now, we should stir this up, but what I'm just going to do is kind of put the lid on it and just kind of shake it a little bit because I don't have my stirrer handy. So we'll screw that on, put that on, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And at this point, we've turned off our cauldron. It's not that hot. I can disconnect, and now I can run with my InstaBrew Go. Let's do one more shake. Okay, let's open it up. Ooh, hot. Ooh, man, that smells like pretty good coffee. Now, I've not tried their coffee, so this is a taste test here. Does smell pretty good. Let's go ahead and give it a sip. Hot. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's actually pretty good coffee. I would compare it to a Keurig, very much so. It's not coffee shop level coffee for me, but definitely in the Keurig ballpark. I'm going to say that. Now, I don't exactly know what this was. This was just coffee cubes decaffeinated, so I don't know if that's a dark roast or a light roast, but let's see. Here's the darker roast. So maybe I'd like that better. So they do have the darker roasts, and like I said, we've got the citrus blend tea, so you can make tea on the go. And like I said, basically, this thing is just amazing. Now we can, again, put this on our cauldron, and we can maintain, and it'll keep that temperature that we want by just programming the LED we want from the Cauldryn Fyre. And again, looking at the maintain temperature, those 4 LEDs, you can maintain it from 194 to 204. So definitely cool. Check the show notes. I'll have a link for this bad boy. This is definitely a coffee lover's dream, especially if you like to have good coffee out like on a hike or camping or just in your car, you know. The ability to just brew coffee in your car. Amazing. Just like that. All you gotta do is have the cauldron, have it charged in your cup, and some water, of course. So you keep all that, you're playing ahead, keep some cubes in the car, you're good to go. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the show, and as always, guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one.